Did you know that probably the most used tool by digital marketing professionals and business owners alike to be able to track page views, clicks, conversions, and interactions is coming to a grinding stop? Hey everyone, Pat here from Logline Marketing, and today I want to have a bit of a chat about Google Analytics and more specifically Google Analytics 4. Now, if you haven't caught the headlines, Google has finally come out with a date being July 1st, 2023. Now, on this date and past this date, no more data like user clicks or conversion actions or session durations or anything like that will be counted in Google Analytics. This is a really big deal. Even if you aren't running any kind of paid digital marketing campaigns, being able to find out which pages perform the best and have the best user retention interaction is really important in any business, in any industry, and across any website. So why is Google making this change to Google Analytics 4? Simply put, Google is trying to move towards a setting where the end user's privacy is more respected. Currently, Google Analytics uses cookies to get data and information to find out what kind of clicks and activities are happening. This isn't ideal. What's happening over in the EU and around a lot of places in the world, a lot of people are moving away from cookies because it's a little bit too invasive onto people's privacy. A lot of websites nowadays, and you might even be seeing them now, have an actual pop-up that allows you to actually turn off cookies or deny giving cookies to this particular website. A lot of sites even have to enable you to opt in to send your cookies to it. Now, with the world moving away from cookies, Google wants to make sure it's future-proofing its data collection systems to make sure that it won't abruptly cut out. Instead, they're giving us over a 12-month heads up period so we can make changes and prepare to get Google Analytics 4 online and to get the conversion tracking future-proofed. That means that Google Analytics 4 uses a different method in collecting data. It's still absolutely reliable, but it instead focuses on interaction and clicks rather than reading cookies. Now, the second part as to why Google Analytics 4 is coming out, why it's a really big deal, Google is investing a lot of money, time, and effort into its machine learning. And Google themselves have come out and said that Google Analytics 4 will have a much more intelligent system behind it, meaning that you can use Google Analytics 4 to actually look back at the past 3 or 6 months worth of data on your account and make predictive analysis into what the next 3 or 6 months will hold for your business based on the data and the interactions and what's been happening. It will give you suggestions like if you're able to see an uptick in 20% traffic, based on what we're seeing with the last 20% uptick in traffic, you could predict to see X amount of revenue or online sales. It's pretty interesting. Google's also come out and said that this interaction with machine learning will work very powerfully when used in conjunction with Google Ads. There's a good chance that if you're using Google Ads with specific bidding strategies put in place, this is going to be a direct improvement onto your campaigns as Google's able to utilize the data more effectively using this Google Analytics 4. So that being said, how do I go about getting Google Analytics 4? Well, the good news is it's available right now, and we're going to show you how to upgrade your current Google Analytics account into Google Analytics 4. So just follow along. Let's get started.
So to start, all you need to do is navigate to analytics.google.com and go into your Google Analytics profile that you want to set this new GA4 account up with. As we can see, we got one selected into here. Perfect. Now from here, all we need to do is click down the bottom left where it says admin. We're going to select that. We're going to see into here, there's middle column under property. We're going to see the very first option is GA4 Setup Assistant. Simply click on this. And from here, all we have to do is click Get Started and just follow the prompts. What you'll need to do is just assign a name to the account and everything else will be synced and set up for you. From there, Google Analytics 4, this new account, will actually start to collect information for you. This means that you'll have plenty of time to spend clicking around the Google Analytics 4 without needing to worry or panic as it comes around to July 1st, 2023. Google is putting out a lot of free resources, guides, and tutorials and masterclasses on how to use Google Analytics 4. And every other week, they're adding in new features. Just the last 7 days, Google Analytics 4 has added in quite a few features that have not been available in previous iterations of GA4. Long story short, it's a great idea to get set up on a Google Analytics 4 account. It's totally free, it takes you 2 minutes to do, and you can spend some time between now and the end of the year just clicking through it, keep an eye open for this space. We're going to be posting more Google Analytics 4 tutorials and guides for setting up conversion tracking and how you can use this machine learning as it becomes available to you. If you have any questions at all, leave a comment just down below. Look forward to hearing from you. Cheers.